Hello and welcome to ITCL race 14 of Sepang. We are back for what could be the title decider race because O'Connor is first. And
O'Connor spot some heavy crack and in the qualifying.
Rosberg is now second. Anyway, here we come
No
to
way.
turn one.
Volkswagen's already up to second.
Okay,
Conor Ryan
Nest into
sending
second.
it down the inside up into fourth.
Go on, you Irishman!
Holes has gone from second to fifth. As Conor Ryan dive bombs the entire field and goes from eighth to fourth. Well, now down to fifth, I guess.
But Nest is up to second.
Nest second up from P4. As we look then to Conor, then Nest, then Rosebacken, and then a fight for fourth, which is currently held by Withers. What?
Lance
What?
Witherspoon.
I do not wish to commentate this race any further. Oh, never mind. Holes is fourth. Then
Raining.
Witherspoon. Then Sangari and Ryan. So after his epic dive bomb, Ryan has dropped back. Now running in seventh. So we got a fight on here for the lead between the corner Ness and Rosebacken.
Oh, and Sangari.
Oh, Sangari's out. No,
Oh,
he's just gone
okay.
off.
Yeah,
So
but
he was
for
fighting
my-
with Conor Ryan and Witherspoon.
He was sixth.
And then... Oh! Got dive bombed by Conor Ryan, and that'll be a penalty for the Irishman.
Zangari discovered.
Kept out the wall, but he's lost.
Zangari discovered the gravel traps of Malaysia.
As many drivers in the first race in WTCL did.
Including Cordova.
Funny. Anyway, I've got a leading Ness and Rosebacken. Then Holzer. Aquafredo is last, so not looking like a particularly exciting race for her once again. Well, no, Sangari is last. He's still in the race, but still. Well, this bit Aquafredo should have. But anyway, I've got a leading Ness. Rosebacken's probably looking down the inside on Ness here.
Upside down need to score 23 more points than Ranga. Or no, Baltic actually.
Well, Baltica have currently shit the bed this race.
And
With Suki down at 8th and Zerman fucking 14th.
and 29 more than Ranga then, I think. Weizen is
Well,
21st.
Let's see. Any move into turn one? No. Actually, surprisingly.
Nothing really happening. Unless Suki makes a move for 8th past the Flatland Racing car of Günther Omer.
John Deere.
No. Anyway, the tractor gets outpaced. So now Jenny. Ryan's dropped to 10th after being in 4th going through turn one on the first lap.
Baltic
there's
keeps their hopes alive.
The
Yeah,
John
I
Deere
know.
tractor, the John Deere tractor goes poof poof as it slowly begins to die.
Well, the other John Deere tractor is 23rd after Harrison blew up in qualifying.
Oh.
Rosebacken having a look at that straight contact, and they both half spin. That was synchronised. Rosebacken ahead though. That was synchronised half spin there. Can we get that in the Olympic events? Synchronised half spinning. We don't want that bullshit synchronised swing. We want synchronised
Oh,
spinning.
that's Ramirez.
You want to synchronize Alabama accent?
After one Mexican had a shocker in WTCL, looks like the Mexican in ITCL are having a shocker.
Tagway exploded in his fucking lap. No.
In fact, it's much worse. He was punted by the laser kiwi. Oh my word!
God.
Carlos Ramirez doing a fucking what's his name from Cars?
The blue car. You mean?
The blue guy, yeah, him. Very good film. Don't know his name though.
I have to look.
I haven't watched that for about 4 years. It's like Dino or something in it.
No, it's Oh God.
James.
Anyway,
Strip the king. The king.
yeah, him.
Oh, Flores
Flores
is
is out. Flores is out. So,
It's
nightmare
just a,
race.
it's just a lava. Come
And
on,
something's
guys.
happened further down the field because what's happened to Rodriguez down in 23rd. Well,
Come on,
Flores
guys.
has blown up.
Come on, guys. It's just a lava.
Oh,
What the
and there goes the other lava of Sanguinis, gone round by Nemeth.
Oh,
Oh, and Ramirez.
Ramirez
Well, lava
did
have
not
gone from a
see.
very good race to a very shit race.
What the fuck have I just witnessed?
Mass manslaughter.
Yeah.
How? The
Oh, so
other
Sangari tries to get past Harrison, they all tag teamed up with Sangari, and then as these get going,
The
Ramirez
other,
just says, hi, I give up on my race.
the other Mexican blows up the Turkish man.
Oh.
Oh, another taco exploded in another man's lap.
Now Neston was second for second.
After what's been a pretty interesting race so far. 15 minutes to go. Well, yeah, 15 minutes to go. Ness on the back of Rosebacken. Witherspoon's in the hunt for fourth with Holzer. We got
Oh,
Jenny
Jenny.
dive boarding the fucking John Deere tractor.
My name's Goddamn.
As Jenny gets ahead of in seventh, so own dropping back.
Yeah, I had to do the joke, but no, let's not.
Let's leave the deep sleep Alabama jokes in the past.
Let's move with the universe.
Anyway,
Rising the point.
Bison's gone from I think 23rd to 14th. As
Yep.
we look down the field. Rodriguez and Nemeth and Sangari are the three who are detached from the main group.
Yeah, Knight with
Ramirez
a
in the
penalty.
pits. So bad
Really?
race.
Really
for,
nice.
bad race for Outback. Bad race for Lava.
Haley Knight I thought Haley Knight is a fucking Australian, not a laser Kiwi.
Oh wait, yeah, no, she's Australian. Never mind, ignore me. Or is she Kiwi? I thought she was. No, I think she's Australian. No, I know Roseback is Australian.
We did a
Both
fucking
of them
abortion
are.
jokes with her in Spa, you know, that's why I remember it.
What? Sure.
Didn't you? Yeah. Let's not discuss that.
My quality went to shit. Yeah, no.
No,
my
it's
quality-
speaking into my bottle.
Knight is actually Australian, so
He's
I-
upside down. Why is he not upside down? This totally ruins it.
Upside down is located in Germany.
What?
Well, I mean, they started out based in Australia and then they moved to Germany.
Yeah.
That's where they put upside down originally.
Germany is now upside down. I didn't know that.
True OGs remember the endurance teams and how pointless they were. Because they used to literally
What?
just dominate the endurance and ruin the everything else for everyone else.
That's why they were good.
Anyway, and then all their drivers got snapped up and went to either ITCL or WTCL.
That's what usually happens.
Anyway, Witherspoon fighting with holes of a P4. Imagine before this weekend saying that we'd see a leak of and a fucking Mallard fighting P4 and then the Mallard wouldn't be fucking Nixon.
The Tory owner of Mallard is going to fucking do champagne showers for finishing 8th.
Anyway, let's see if Witherspoon. No, Witherspoon is shit, so
No.
Witherspoon won't do it.
If O'Connor wins this,
Oh,
John-
good to
John-
own credit down the inside on Jenny. Who
John
would win?
the John Deere tractor finally is fast.
Gets past the rotor, to be fair. So those Russian sanctions really hitting hard.
Yeah, those Russian sanctions did nobody any good.
And there's
But this is not part of the WTCL universe.
Yeah. Knight up to 11th. Had a
11,
Zimmerman,
12.
so that's Bartka losing points while Ranga is gaining points.
Anyway,
But
well,
it's,
call it winning. That would give Upside Down a massive advantage
yes,
as well.
it's probably just for second.
I mean, you never know. O'Connor could blow up.
Yeah, but Knight can also blow up. Zimmerman could also blow up. Rosebacken could also blow up.
Yeah, Wanga would
Suki
stay
could
in
also
it.
blow up.
Ness still behind. Witherspoon still behind. Jelly trying to get ahead at home, but not going to happen there. Or the Tongolese, I think he is.
Yeah.
Tongolese, I guess. Tongolese.
Despot of Ryan.
Knight. Conor Ryan is ahead of Haley Knight. The race after getting announced that he would not be staying on with Velociter. The GOAT finally showing
Yeah,
his
so
true
Ryan
face.
is going to Upside Down. So currently, Upside Down is getting promoted, and their lineup will be Conor Ryan and Edgar O'Connor.
Wait, Conor Ryan's going to Upside Down? That wasn't announced at all.
Didn't notice that as well.
Well,
Good.
you need to open the hub and your eyes.
Oh,
Yes,
I
Lord.
haven't even looked at the driver tracks actually. I thought most of those were done. Okay. There we go. As we see
But
Rose
who
back
gave O'Connor so much crack?
They're
That
telling
he
you,
is
it's the power of the potatoes.
part of the Irish family, yes.
No.
So I just checked the Spa races and you can see upside down like 2 seconds faster than others.
Yeah, upside down was just broken. You.
It's like they were like 100 kilos lighter. So upside down is getting 37 points.
Yeah. I don't know.
What's the dog doing?
Ranga
Oh,
is getting
mistake by Nest there. Lost a bit of time to Rose back and then gained it back actually. As we hit the halfway mark in this race. Rose back under pressure from Nest, and then of course next weekend to Bahrain. So that's going to be a very interesting season finale. Bahrain always throws up a good race.
it's yellow flag. Oh no, Ryan!
Oh no! Oh, who did this? We should just DQ them from the
No,
race.
it's Knight.
Is it Knight?
Knight again.
Nah, oh
Whoa!
my god, Knight needs to disqual. Knight needs to get
Disqualified for touching the goat collar, Ryan. Shake my damn head.
Touching the goat
It's her
corner,
second
Ryan.
open.
I don't know what I should make of
One
this.
advisor now ahead of Knight.
Knight coming back though. Knight goes down the inside, and Knight gets back ahead.
Knight
Goes
just wide.
wide. Wide
Advisor
stays
ahead.
ahead.
Advisor gained 2 positions. I think maybe Ranga just threw the title out of the window now.
Well, I mean, they've been doing that all season, to be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, Roseback is still second, so they're not going to lose
Oh,
too.
Grady and Nixon. Grady doesn't have a seat currently for next season.
Yeah, the
I mean,
Tiberian stuff.
yeah. Yeah. Technically, he's still at your team.
Oh, he's still a flop.
But he should.
He's a total flop, you know, he's just...
Nice flop since he signed for Tiberghien instead of Jansen.
Yeah, now he flops for Tiberian. So he never flopped for me, so...
He was one of the biggest talents until he signed for Tiberghien.
Yep. He was the GOAT until he signed for Tiberian. Sadly...
That'd be like if, like, I mean, that's basically like Oscar Piastri being at Alpine.
Alpine.
That's just going to be for them this season. But anyway, Zerman running now in P10. There's Bison, there's Knight, Gladdy next. So they all kind of just exist. Rose back on the back
Oh,
of
Nest
Nest.
is second.
Rose
That's a
back in the
second?
front. Nest is second. We've also got 3 different teams on the podium,
Okay, so
all from Mitsubishi.
That's 6 plus. So that's 40 points for upside down and 28. But Knight will just be nice, so we just 28. So Ranga loses 12 points to upside down. The gap will be 64, which is not enough for upside down. And Baltica is 6th and 10. 26.
Currently this
So
might
if
just
I'm-
drag into...
yeah,
This
if I'm-
currently just...
If I'm
Might
correct,
just-
then Baltica and Ranga will be on equal points. But, like, what did I say? 60 something behind upside down. So they will have the same chance in Bahrain as Santos on MV. So it's like literally 0.1%.
Anyway, Rose back and five Nest is second.
Very interesting battle. Well, I'm saying battle is...
There's
Well,
Nixon.
there's the flop Grady against
Oh,
Connor
was back
Nixon.
on Ness.
Oh,
Back ahead. Goes
oh,
back up to second.
can Ness fight back into the corner? No, he can't. Okay, maybe he has a better exit. No, Rosberg has all the better speed and advantages, as Holzer has to
He
move
does
for
move forward.
Witherspoon. Okay, we need to check him if he's fucking doped or something.
Oh, your
What
5-7 is out.
the Hungarian is out.
Look, screen time for Harrison.
Oh, yeah, it just
Engine.
turned down.
That you saw Harrison off to the left. I'm so proud. He's finally on he's finally on camera.
He celebrated this on camera, yeah.
Oh, Sanger is out.
Oh, and go with the engine DNF for lava. It's pretty
Oh,
funny.
yeah, so
The engine has the temperature of a lava this
I
race.
saw that Neymar had an engine issue and he just blew up with the same issue.
Yeah, that car is fucked. Whoa.
Pretty hard.
That car is done. Just delete fucking lava at this point.
Yeah, even on that still.
That means Harrison is last of those who haven't pitted.
You have to liquidate lava.
And they are in like minus
We might have
800k.
we might have three teams on this, three new teams on the grid next ITCL season. Maybe, hope. I mean, we have probably two new owners interested in going into ITCL.
Either way, Bo's back and Sir had a nice for second, which is like 5.5 to go.
So maybe we can, with the three new teams, we can see an expansion to WTCL back to up to 30 cars.
Well, the issue is that I
15
don't
teams
think
is
every
not
track
an
has
even number.
enough pit boxes.
We just build a couple more. Yes.
If it would be that easy, then we would have like 40 car crews. You know, proper touring cars with lots of cars, lots of manufacturers.
Lots of crashes, lots of carnage, everything.
How
Yeah.
you get those two anyway in this series?
Oh, that's home.
Home in the pits, stuck in fourth.
Fourth.
So Flatland not going to get those points to help them secure the win against Velocity and the battle of the Clowns at the bottom of the standings.
Yeah,
That means they're hoping on Harrison, who's currently only just ahead of Rodriguez. In fact, he's not even ahead of Rodriguez now.
So that pushes Zimmer into 9th, Wise in 11th, and Knight is currently 12th, but
Looking a bit.
yeah, she got 2 strikes. Three minutes 50 left.
Going to be very interesting, but I mean, the ITCL races are a bit quieter than the WTCL race.
Yeah, but which means ITCL people are maybe safer. Oh. Who are we telling them? I'm just a joke.
Anyway, overtimes, that leaves Ramirez last of those, although of those who haven't pitted, it's Harrison. Anyway, Connor's race to lose. Unless he goes full season 3 edge with Connor, I don't see him losing this race.
He's going backwards.
But season 3 edge Grove Connor. Get rid of Dion. Replace it with the guy who comes bottom of the standings. Genius. Goes back and just ahead of Ness.
Yeah, both Lavas beat O'Connor last season, and Lava was pretty shit.
Literally garbage. Didn't they have Ramacus in one of their seats? And they were terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ramacus.
pretty terrible.
So no, Ramacus season was saved in Leipzig. No, it was Leipzig.
That was Ramacus getting a season of experience so she could actually develop.
So there was a race which never happened in Moscow, so we moved to Leipzig.
A race in Moscow. There was never a race in Moscow.
What is this race in Moscow you're talking?
Exactly, I've never heard of this in my life. What
Also in Leipzig.
Moscow is? There was never a Moscow race. It never
What is this?
happened.
What is this Moscow?
What is Moscow?
Isn't that like Ukrainian?
I think so.
Cortex
now.
only competed in one race and beat Kokono. Also the Baltica was 9th last season.
Right, this might be the final lap. I'm not sure.
This is the final, I think.
To be close.
But Adri was also average last season, but they had Dupuis in endurance.
I mean, to be fair, for the manufacturer they've had this season, they've also been fairly average. Given how good Wrangler and Upside Down have been in comparison. They've kind of been a bit like they've been a bit like the iron side of ITCL.
Well, yeah, but they stepped ahead of last season. Like one of the drivers was 24th in the standing, and the other one was 14th. But now the driver is third in this race, and Ness is right.
Andre Ness is just a very just a very Andre Ness is the definition of a 6.5 out of 10 driver.
Yeah.
Not gonna win you a title, but he's not terrible. He's just okay. And he's solid, and he's currently fighting Rose back for second. This isn't the final lap, by the way.
Well,
So
O'Connor is too fast.
Actually, O'Connor's gap is down to 3.3. It's the O'Connor bottle job DNA kicking in. Carnage in our Malaysia. Maybe we need to bomb Malaysia. I don't know what that joke is, but it's
I blew up Malaysia.
Yeah, that's the one. We'll blow up Malaysia so O'Connor can't win the race.
Film doesn't exist anyways.
Right, checker flag is out. So this is the final lap.
Weizen gaining.
Will Weizen make the move on Mandolin for P10? No. We go again.
It was under 110, but they're not enough for Ness. Here comes Hauser. But didn't Hauser start it from second?
Yeah, Hauser did start second. And just never got in the race.
And that's what I was over to Jenny. It started to rain.
Rain at the end in Malaysia.
Malaysia in Asia.
Maybe O'Connor will hit a puddle and die.
Oh.
You two did the same joke.
Oh, Knight on Weizen.
Oh, Nightball's it!
Weizen.
O'Connor's gap 2.7,
Yeah, that's
so
what I wanted
O'Connor
to say.
wins the
That
race.
Knight got nothing to lose here. He could just punt Weizen
He
out.
could just kamikaze Weizen,
So Knight will get at least 3-second time penalty. So
I mean, that at the moment would actually keep her ahead of Nixon.
but
Anyway, Edgar O'Connor somehow is coming for the final corner to win a race. I just don't know. O'Connor gets pole, he wins the race. It's a very strange weekend, but Edgar O'Connor wins. Goes back in second, then Ness, who finishes out the podium.
Witherspoon 4th.
Moving on, Tsuki 5th, Holzer 6th, Desmondov 7th, Jenny crosses the line 8th, then came Zerman in 9th, Vandalin running out the top 10, Weiss in 11th, Knight, subject to a penalty, is 12th, followed by Nixon in 13th, Guardi crosses the line P14, Almeida will cross the line 15th, then Vine and Rodriguez, who's just about going to hold off Harrison, and Aquafeatherweight last of those who didn't pit, with Ramirez last of those to finish. The DNFers were Ohm, Sangere, Nemeth, and Flores. Not counting the GOAT for over 1, 2, 3.
Yes. The gold has never finished a race.
Yes, bottled it on the in lap.
If we don't count the goat, we don't count the goat because he would just win every single race.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We
like
all saw what happened in Formula WTCL last year.
Yeah. I didn't cheat. He didn't cheat. No.
Oh no, funny.
Mm-hmm. Funny 0-0 setup.
So Upside Down is not yet promoted, but if my calculation right, they got like 60 something gap, and 70 points can be scored in one race. So they need to score under 10 points, which means that it's 10 points is ninth place. And given the fact that Upside Down's worst weekend was in Guangdong and they scored 9 points there, well, I think they got this, but you never know. Also at way before they try their best to keep their title fight alive. Yeah, but they're out, I think.
They are
What?
pretty much out, yeah.
Yeah, they must be out then. 9 teams in the top 9. And then duplicates the next spots. Yeah, that show how balanced ITCL is. Somewhat balanced, like there are good teams and the
Bad teams.
yeah, the lower table teams. Well, anyway, later today there will be WTCL race where MV could be champion. Make sure to check that. And next weekend, the decider weekend with all 3 series hosting their last round of the season. Make sure to check that. Yeah, and then see you later today. Goodbye.